If you thought about Columbine High School massacre was the worst American nightmares high school in the history, here's something on April 10, 2009 is where I remembered. The infamous person named Anthony Powell. Anthony Powell, he creates on YouTube channel and filming it as a rant about the tortured black woman and something else, the other topics. And aliens, as I have this saying, as aliens to be, that they have told the black people who hate the black woman and randomly are curiosity that hate them the black colors of black women that something like that. The Anthony Powell just have one of a targeting to that the girl named Asia McGowan. She has a young adult girl, and she was on to creators of falling onto the small falling onto YouTube channel. And this is just before of that, and he's adding on to Facebook as onto her, and it did not replied. And Anthony Powell is entering the school with the handle of the shotgun, and right just before that, and he shot him to the Asia McGowan on his chest and the torso for that reason, and he killed it to the black woman. There's a black girl on that, and he's the last third of the moment just as taking his own life, and he turns self-inflicted gunshot wounds as right next to the mouth and into the head, and for that, both of them, their people dead. As Anthony Powell and Asian is always dead, and Asia McGowan just takes the funeral, and McGowan's family says did not know about Powell just mentions names of family death, and it was a huge constantness that the constantness this constant opportunity is have not have wrong with this real life. And this is something happens about the YouTubers as turn things killer like that. Like it's kind of similar the Mr. Anime, and he killed his own family, and he's killed his own families and brother. He was completely wrong in the Texas, and this is really case. Here's a really course. Anthony Powell, he's not here and exists in this world, and the real world, and he turns as a murder suicide was right next to it. This should have the same about the Columbine High School massacre. Is really bad of the events. This year's and predicted is even much worse. However, is people are sad and usually the heartbroken about Asia McGowan, and she's remembered, and except I hate this guy the most. Anthony Powell, Tony2048, his account was deleted by YouTube, and he would never says creating it ever again, and just keeping legacy to the Asia McGowan and Anthony Powell. Anthony Powell is the infamous YouTuber, a personality to ranting and the hate videos towards the black woman. Is one of the worst persons I ever seen the entire my life. And Asia McGowan, living for peace. God bless.